Hello, intuitive friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you are watching this after the live and you would like to participate the next time I have a super chat live, then feel free to subscribe to the channel, turn on all notification bell and all notification alerts connected to this channel. So whenever I come back on and do a super chat live, you are the first to be notified. That being said, for those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers, and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. My name is Alexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. If you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box, as all the links are there. That being said, let me check in with all of you here. Okay, you guys can hear me. Wonderful. I would like to review what I will be doing here today, as I am new to Super Chats, and a lot of you who are my subscribers have been asking, like, how does it work? Okay, so first and foremost, this is not a free reading. Okay, I have $10 Super Chat Live, which is this one, only focusing on one question. Now, you select the question, okay? I mean, you select which one out of the two which fits your situation, circumstance, or event. So, the $10 super chat, you pick one. Either the question is, how does blank feel about me right now? Or how does blank, or what does blank think about me right now? Okay, so how does so and so feel about you, or how does so and so think about you right now at this moment in time? Okay, so it's either thinking or feeling. You pick which one you'd like to focus on. And please remember that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. The live guidelines are as follows. Please note that you need to read the legal disclaimer. Number 2, this is a 5-minute reading. I will call you in the order you've appeared in the super chat list. Number 3, if you are not present on the chat when your name is called, you will be skipped and placed at the end of the list for a second chance at participating. Number 4, remember that tarot serves as guidance, not fixed predictions. Okay, your free will and choices ultimately shape your journey. And number 5, no refunds. What you choose to do with the insights given for entertainment purposes only is always in your power, your responsibility, and your free will. The legal disclaimer is as follows. Readings are for entertainment purposes only. Please remember that readings should never replace professional, licensed, medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice, or professional, licensed, medical, financial, therapeutic help. My readings are for entertainment use only and are not replacements for getting professional, medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice. Again, please remember to read the guidelines, as this is not a free reading. It is a $10 super chat, and you just pick one of the two, either the person's, what you want to know in regards to the person's feelings towards you, or their thoughts towards you. That being said, we are now ready to begin the readings for those of you who would like to participate in the super chat. Please note that these messages are not free. Once I receive your super chat, I will jump into doing your reading. Hello, Monica. Welcome back. How are you? Thank you so much for joining this morning or this afternoon or this evening, wherever you may be. Okay, Monica, your question is, how does S feel about me right now? All right, Monica, let's see what's going on with S. Please note that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And let's take a look at how does S feel about you right now at this moment in time. Let me acknowledge your question here. Hold on one second. All right, there we go. That lets you know that I have read your question and we're starting now. How does S feel about Monica right now at this moment in time? How does S feel about Monica right now at this moment in time? Now, Monica, this deck that I have here has information on both sides of the card. However, I'll be channeling the message that is facing me, okay? How does S feel about Monica right now? Okay, Monica, it says, love blocks dismantle hidden barriers to real intimacy and trust. Monica, I feel that S is blocking their emotions. Now, this could be because of their past or recent past, okay? There may be something very much connected to this person's past or recent past. So if this person does have, if S does have feelings for you, S is being very guarded and quiet and may be reserved. This person may be, I'm kind of getting like this person could be like either the King of Swords or the Queen of Swords, a little bit more reserved in regards to their emotions. They may come across as emotionally detached or superficial. Okay. So it may be this kind of like it's superficial type of energy. But I feel of course, we're going to continue to explore as I always do. But I feel that this person's heart or their emotions, they're hiding. They're trying to keep it a secret. They're trying to not really come forward with their true emotions here. That's because also here, Monica, I'm getting that, remember that intimacy and trust comes from a place of a person who may be healed from their past or recent past. This person may still be struggling with residual energies, situations, circumstances, or events from their past or recent past, whether this be a breakup, separation, or divorce, or whether this may be from whatever this may be connected to their life. So let's see, how does S feel about Monica right now? I feel this person is like keeping quiet, superficial, and reserved about their emotions. Let's see, what else is coming through? Tell me more. How does S feel towards Monica? Okay, this says, full of possibilities, plenty, and creating abundance. All right, so even though S may be a little bit quiet, reserved, even though S may be even a little bit jaded, there is some type of possibility here that they may feel, whether it's they may feel like it's a possible connection, it's a possible friendship. There is some interest here. It just may seem a little distant. It may be a little bit early. Even if it's not like time-wise early, it may be a little bit too early for us to allow themselves to open, okay, emotionally. But I do feel that this person may see a possibility. It's just that they may be a little bit reserved to what the possibility may be. I feel that S may have had a breakup, separation, or divorce, or a situation in their past or recent past that was very difficult. Okay. And this may be kind of that type of energy that I'm getting here. Okay. So I do feel that this person may see the possibility here. However, they are coming across as a little bit reserved. Okay. But let's see. Let's explore more. How does S feel? Okay, let's do this deck over here. How does S feel about Monica right now at this moment in time? Is for whatever reason this person is like not showing their true emotions. It's intentional. It's like they really don't want to share it. They don't want to say. All right, let's see. There is this feeling of hesitation that I'm feeling here in regards to this person. Yeah, exactly what I just said. This person could have had a breakup, separation, or divorce where that residual energy may still be very much present. Okay. And that could be what is stopping this person from actually showing their emotions, giving you a clear, consistent type of, hint here. I don't know if this breakup, separation, or divorce, I don't know if this is someone from your past or recent past, or if this is a new person, but it's coming across as this person, there's something here about, look, it even says abandonment. So I don't know if this person may have fears of abandonment or whatever breakup, separation, or divorce this may be. Okay. Let's see. All right, let's explore this a little bit more. What are S's emotions here? What does S feel about Monica right now at this moment in time? There's something that this person residually is dealing with. And so if this person may have said, done, or shown something to you, it's because it's very much connected to something that they didn't heal in the past or recent past. There may even be a silent treatment going on here. I mean, this person may be just straight up quiet because it says silent treatment. And the axe is about cutting something off. So whether it was that there's communication that's cut off, there's, not seeing each other. Maybe this is a no contact axe. Maybe this is someone that, you were talking to or they were talking to you. But there's this sense of like cutting something off here. Show me more. How does S feel about Monica right now? So the silent treatment could be no contact acts, reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So I do feel that this person, you do have reconciliation here. So whether it was you who decided to walk away from this situation, circumstance, or event, or whether this person decided to walk away from this situation, circumstance, or event, this is how it's coming across. This person's feelings are again reserved. Okay. They're hiding the real intimacy. They may have intimacy and trust issues. They may have fears of abandonment. That may be coming up not only in a connection with you, whether it's a current connection or a past connection, but that is going to come up in every single connection, because this may be this person's area where they need to heal, and they may not be healing. They may be jumping from one person to another person. Again, plenty of choices, plenty of fish in the sea type of mentality. Okay. So if that's the case, the more this person keeps running, the more that they are not healing. All right. So that's number one. Number two, like I said, there could have been a breakup, separation, or divorce. There's a pattern of behavior that this person may have. Okay. I do feel that this person does think about reconciliation. I feel that this person does feel like there were emotions here, but there's something about this person's old pattern of behavior, or just fears in general. Like I said, fears of abandonment here, that, or fear of intimacy. So there could be these runner chaser dynamics here present in regards to this person. Okay, Monica? Last but not least, let's see what else is coming through in regards to this person's feelings. I feel that because of this Mercury in retrograde, S may be thinking about you from time to time. I feel that this person may reconsider trying to text, or at least if they're not physically making moves towards you, there could be here thoughts. Okay. So this may be coming up as like they may be thinking about, they're considering, or they wish that they could have made something better. Okay, or fix something here. But I feel that with this person, this goes a little bit deeper than just if they like you, though, or their feelings towards you. There's something here that runs a little deeper. But yeah, Eight of Swords, they may have a lot of self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs. So they may be kind of conflicted in regards to their past or recent past. Maybe they had a breakup, separation, or divorce in their past or recent past that may come up as a wound in connections. Okay. So I feel that this is what doesn't allow this person to move past their own their own hangups here about their feelings. It's like it's not that they don't feel, it's that they don't allow themselves to connect. They don't allow themselves to show the healthy pattern. You see, everything here is healthy foods. There's nothing here that's like not healthy. So there's something about the health of this person's perspective in regards to connections. And like I said, they may have a pattern of behavior that, whether it was that you spotted or whether they got spooked, but I do feel that they may have seen a possibility here. So there may have been potential here in their heart or in their feelings towards this connection. But there's something about this person's self-sabotaging thought, limited beliefs. There's something about this person's pattern of, connections and patterns. Maybe this person was super inconsistent, or maybe they said one thing and did another. But there's this sense of like not clicking the way it should. And especially here with love blocks, again, there's a lot of emotions here that this person just hides in general. Last but not least, Monica, let's take a look at the last card here for S. How does S currently feel about Monica? Judgment card. This person is, like I said, this person has feelings. Okay. They saw potential here. Okay, Monica. So there are feelings here. I can't say that there aren't. Okay. So, like I said with the reconciliation, I feel that this person, there's a part of them that wishes to return or wishes to talk to you, wishes to connect, but they're very caught up in their head. Okay, so there may have been some type of conversation or some type of you sharing with this person something that has kind of, in a way, stuck in their head. Now, it's not your fault or anything of that nature. You may have sparked or hit a truth here that is something maybe that other people may not have said to this person, or they may not have mentioned to this person. And you may have spotted something here in regards to their pattern. You may have spotted that they, may say they're ready for a connection, but they may not be willing to put in the consistent work and effort in order to make sure the words and the actions go hand in hand. Okay. So, Monica, I hope these messages have been insightful, and I hope that this has brought some type of clarity here in this, question with us. Okay. That being said, Monica, thank you so much for stopping by, and I look forward to doing another reading for you in the near future. Okay, my love? Thank you so much. Let me see. What did you write? Yes, I cut him off as I felt hurt by what he did. Yeah, you know what is so funny? Like I said, I didn't read your messages till, oh, it's no contact. Yeah, I had a feeling with this axe here that it was no contact, or that there was a silent treatment situation. So yeah, very, very interesting validation confirmation there. Again, I feel here, Monica, that it's not so much about you, it's about this person's situations going on. I do feel that this person does like you, though. They do have feelings for you. They do see a potential here with you, especially with the Judgment card. There's still something here that they feel towards you, you know? The Judgment card is very much like that reconciliation card. But, they need to get their act together, you know? So until they're not able to get their act together, until they're not able to move past this blockage of their own heart, then it's going to be difficult for them to show love or emotionally invest in another connection. So I do feel that there are feelings there for you. This person just may have other situations going on emotionally. Okay. Thank you so much, Monica. Up next, we have B. Hello, B. Welcome. Thank you so much for taking part in the Super Chat Live. And you want to know about, how does G feel about you? Okay, so we're going to take a look at, how does G feel about you? All right, B, let's see what is going on here with G. How does G feel about B? How does G feel about B? What are their potential feelings towards B? Now, B, this deck that I have here has messages on both ends. And the message that I'll be channeling is the message that is going to be looking towards me, okay? So this is a feeling reading. Hold on, give me a second. Let me make this a little bit clearer here. There we go. And then this one here. There we go. Because I'm using several decks. All right, B, let's see. How does G feel about you? How does G feel about you right now at this moment in time? Okay, it says clouded vision. Recognize and discuss red flags or areas of concern. All right, now, pretty much straightforward here. There's some type of confusion that G may be going through right now at this moment in time. Okay. They may see some, whether it's them or whether it's them in regards to you, that they see some type of red flags, or they might just have this ideal in their minds about what is okay and what is not okay. Okay, so there may be here some differences of either opinion, there may be differences of lifestyles, there may be differences here in connection to what your goals and values may be and what G's goals and values may be. Okay, I do feel that their feelings right now at this moment in time is that they're trying to figure something out, or they're trying to gain some type of perspective. That perspective is not clear at this moment in time. Now, this could be for multiple reasons. This could be because, again, they may see things from a different point of view or different perspective. If you take a look at this person here in this card, they're looking at this from an aerial view. So there could be differences, like I said, differences of lifestyle, differences of family values, different visions, different expectations, different religions, different cultural backgrounds. There may be differences in age. So there may be a vast difference in that. And because of those differences, this person may see those differences as red flags rather than seeing it from a perspective of, okay, well, how can we get around this? Right? So when I see something as deep as this, where it's that much of a difference in a connection, I always get this energy that this could be a social norm or a family dynamics. So it could be a culture thing, or it could be a family thing. Okay. It could be their values that they were raised with in their family. Okay. And that may be very different than yours. And so when it becomes that huge, vast difference, even if it's not a red flag to you, because maybe you are open-minded, maybe you see things from a different point of view, but we're talking about G's feelings. So G may be very particular about those things that they feel and they see as vastly different, especially if it's something having to do with family, culture, and values. Okay, so that may be what this person is feeling and going through right now at this moment in time. So right now, what they feel is some sense of confusion. All right. It's as if this person is kind of in between worlds. They have their own kind of feelings about something, but there's a bigger social situation here that may be a little bit more reserved and more rigid than perhaps on your end. Okay, B? Let's see what else is coming through in regards to G's feelings. Again, this deck that I have here also has messages on both sides of the deck. And the message that I'll be channeling is the message that is going to be in my direction. Okay, so let's see here. What else is G feeling here? What are G's feelings about B? Okay, and we have here having blind spot. What you see isn't real. See, there's something about how he or she or G may view this connection with you. And that is what's clouding the bigger, broader aspect of this potential connection, or how they may potentially feel. It's as if, like I said before, there's a big no happening in this person's head. But it may not be because they feel it's a no. It's like there's something bigger here. There may be family involved. There may be culture involved. There may be religion involved. There may be values here that are vastly different than this person. And because they're so vastly different, this is coming across as this person not being very, clear about anything about the connection. And like I said, There are blind spots here. There's something here that this person is not being able to see. So it's like they can't see how this could work, or they can't see how this can progress. Okay. All right, let's see what else is coming through here in regards to G. All right. It's really difficult because I'm getting like this person is being pulled by different directions. Their emotions may be in one direction, and the duty and responsibility may be pulling them in other directions. How is G, how does G feel about B right now at this moment in time? The snake. Yeah. There may be a lot of people having conversations or giving this person advice or trying to make sure that they understand that the differences are like not good. Like they shouldn't move in the direction of like connecting with you or continuing something with you. I feel that there's something here. There's something here about maybe, and again, this is just how this is coming across. All right. Other factors, like for example, let me give you an example here. If this is something having to do with family, they are pushing this person into being with someone more aligned to their culture, to their value, to their religion, to their, family dynamics. So I do feel that there's something about showing G someone else, someone who's more aligned, someone who is more like them, someone where these differences aren't seen as red flags. Okay. So I feel like there's a sense of either friends, family, loved ones pushing another person into this dynamics so that G can, realize what they may not see, because it's as if other people are seeing something here that G may not be realizing. You know what I mean? And it's as if G may be getting these talks from friends, family, or loved ones about this. And it's as if like, well, the differences are so big that how about going in this direction rather than that direction? Okay. And I feel this person is very, they're very confused. They're very confused about how to deal with this connection. All right, see? Prayers, affirmations, visualizations help bring you together. They're like even praying about this. This is really weighing on this person's heart and emotions. And like I said, I feel this person is caught up between a rock and a hard place, between their emotions and between emotions and the duty of the family, friends, loved ones. So there is this sense here that this person is just really confused. Okay. So that's their feelings right now. It's like they're hoping, praying, wishing that they found or they would find some type of resolution. But I feel that there's a bigger situation here. And what I mean situation is I feel that there's a bigger, broader, more heavy factor. Okay. And again, it could be the social norms. It could be how they were raised. It could be family. Family could be a very big part here. It could be their culture. It could be religion, you know? So it could be, because it's coming across as like a very big thing. All right, let's take a look here. Queen of Wands. Well, I'm going to tell you something. They have Queen of Wands here. They really like you. G likes you. G thinks you're very attractive. G has passion towards you. I mean, G has feelings for you. They think that you're beautiful, handsome, gorgeous. Okay? There's chemistry that G feels towards you. And that's why this situation is a little bit difficult for G, because their feelings, the chemistry, and how they view you, it's like there's a deep sense of passion. Okay? They find you sexy, attractive. There's that chemistry towards you, that attraction towards you. So this has nothing to do with the fact that they don't, this situation is hinging on one thing and one thing only: the differences. And not only the differences, but how people in this person's social circle or family circle view the differences. Because this is not about that they don't have feelings for you. They do. That's why they're so conflicted. That's why G is so conflicted about this situation, because G has feelings towards you. You see what I'm saying? But it's the other factors. It's the other people. It's the other situations. It's the talk. It's being presented other options here that may be more aligned to either family, culture, or social norms here, maybe even religious norms. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. 10 of Pentacles. And in this situation, it's coming across as they really see, or they feel that there could be a lot of potential here between the both of you. 10 of Pentacles is feeling a sense of security and stability within how they feel towards you. So they would love to invest. They would love family to come together. But that may not be the case. That may not be what's going on right here. Because, again, clouded vision. It says recognize, discuss red flags or areas of concern. B, I hope these messages have been insightful. I hope they've given you some type of clarity. Again, I do feel that this is more family related than anything else. There is a lot of chemistry towards you and attraction, but there's something bigger here. There's a very vast difference that is really holding this person back. And look at that. They have here calling soulmate. Like I said, they do feel if certain things were different, I feel that there wouldn't be such a big blockage here, so to speak. Okay. Bae, I hope these messages have been insightful. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Let's see what you wrote here. You wrote, hi and thank you. We're from different cultures and religions. Bingo, there you go. Validation confirmation. Says it's really frustrating because we feel it. Oh, yeah. There you go. I'm telling you, there's attraction there. There's mutual feelings there. It's fine. Believe it or not, my name is Alexa, but it's fine. No worries. But I go by Lexa on Lexa Tarot. But you said, yes, they definitely have, and you have confirmed exactly what I suspected. Okay, there you go. Yeah, they're trying to push someone else, though. I'm not gonna listen. I told you, just keep your Keep your eyes peeled for that. But they're kind of like pushing someone else. They're pushing another person or another situation here, 4G. You know, something that the family feels is more aligned, or someone that they feel, you know, oh, look at that. You said they keep trying to arrange marriage for him. There you go. Validation confirmation. Listen, you already know. You already know. I give you the real tea. But yep, they're being sneaky. There you go. Look at this. Validation confirmation. They keep trying to arrange marriages for him from people who are the same nationality as him. Told you. That's why that snake was there. That's why that snake was there. They're trying to bring other people in the mix. They're trying to find people that are more in alignment. Wow. This reading gave you a lot of validation confirmation. Thank you so much for sharing it after the reading there. But wow, super on point there. Well, it is exactly what you've suspected, my dear. All right. All right, intuitive friends, for those of you who are watching, I hope that you are enjoying the messages that I'm channeling for our intuitive friends, our subscribers here to the channel. If you would like to take part in the super chat, please note that it is a $10 super chat, and you have a choice of the question. Do you want to focus on how does fill in the blank feel about you right now at this moment in time, or what they're thinking about you at this moment in time? So far, we've had 2 readings here. They've been very on point. You definitely do. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much, Beam. Thank you for trusting and trusting the messages that are coming through. So yeah, guys, if you haven't taken a look at the community post, you should. There's a lot of changes here in the connection. Your readings are, let me see what Monica wrote here. Okay, Monica, let's see. Your readings are always on point. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the love and all the beautiful feedback. Well, you guys know that when I do readings, I don't leave a rock unturned. If something's confusing, I like to get to the bottom of it. I say that it's 5 minutes, but sometimes it's, sometimes I take a little bit more, which is the reason why I'm doing super chat lives, because I do really put a lot of focus and attention to every single person's individual energy connected to whatever it is that they're wanting to know information for. So I really do appreciate those of you who are, supporting through the super chats, through the super stickers, through the super thanks. I really do appreciate your support, your love, and your loyalty. All right, intuitive friends, I'm going to be on maybe for about 10 more minutes, and then I'm going to log off. I am doing readings focusing on what your guides want you to know. Those readings are free. And of course, if you want to take part in that, just make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, that you turn on notification bells and all notification alerts. But when I do channel those readings, they are 5 minutes, and I don't go deep into what it may be. Okay. The very in-depth questions or the topic readings will now be left for super chats. And I will also have super chats where you ask me a specific question about something. So if it's something that you are going through at the moment in time, something that is very more in depth, then I am more than willing to do that through the personal question super chats. Okay. So remember, there are going to be 2 different super chats. They're going to be the topic question super chats and the personal question super chats, okay? And those, of course, have different fees involved in that, okay? So the topic super chats will be $10 and the personal question super chats will be 15, okay? So there we go. So like that, it's even. I don't know if it was $15.99 or 15. I have to see what I wrote last time in the last super chat that I did, but pretty much that's, the range here on those two choices. Now, if you want to take part in the membership, you could always do that as well. But if you just want to take part in super chats, that's perfectly fine. For those of you who are new to the channel, let me introduce myself once again. My name is Alexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, then listen, jump on my page. I do have my website. I do have credentials there for those of you who are interested in finding more about me. And all that information is there in the links down below. I want to thank Monica and B for stopping by today for your beautiful super chats and for taking part. I'm happy that the messages have shown you the validation confirmation that you needed and the clarity that you needed in your questions for today. For those of you that are still watching, I hope that you can take part as well. Again, this is not a free reading. It is a super chat reading, but I will go into detail in regards. Hello, Daniela. How are you? I will go into detail on how someone may potentially be feeling towards you right now. Hi, Daniela. Yes, you may, but this is a super chat. Okay, so you have to do a super chat of $10 in order for you to take part in one of the questions. So make sure that you read the guidelines, Daniela. Okay, so read the guidelines and then you make a choice if you want to take part. Okay. All right, for those of you who are just tuning in, this is not a free reading. It is a $10 super chat only. You are to pick either one of the two questions. Either how does so-and-so feel about me right now, or what they think about you right now. And Daniela, welcome, my dear. All right, Daniela, so which one would you like? Thank you so much for taking part. Which one would you like to ask? How a person, you have to give me at least the initial, how they feel about you, or what they think about, what their thoughts are about you at this moment in time. Okay, hold on one second. How does Miles feel about me? Perfect. Wonderful. Let's find out what Miles or Mile may be feeling towards you. Okay. I'm just going to say M so I don't. Mill. Okay, Mill. Okay. All right. So let's see. How does Mill feel towards Daniela right now at this moment in time? How does M feel towards Daniela right now at this moment in time? Okay, Daniela, as you know, these messages are for entertainment purposes only, but let's get as much as information as we can about M. How does M feel towards Daniela right now at this moment in time? M's potential feelings towards Daniela. Thank you so much, Daniela, for joining the super chat, the topic super chat. How does M feel potentially here towards Daniela? M's feelings towards Daniela. Let's see what's coming through. All right, Daniela says, liberated path, embrace freedom as you break through, taking steps towards your true potential. This person, M, sees true potential here in regards to this connection, okay, or their feelings towards you. Okay, so this is looking good so far. Of course, we're going to go deep. We're going to go deeper. But liberated path is, I feel this person feels like they're able to be authentic with you. They're able to be real. Okay, there's something here that they feel they can be, either be their true authentic self, or that they can, there's this feeling of liberation and freedom. Okay, it says embrace freedom as you break through, taking steps towards your true potential. There may be something here about a conversation that you may have had, Daniela, with this person. I don't know if it's that you believe in this person. Maybe they are really good at something and you've given this person some type of confidence or support, or you said something. Maybe it's a compliment. You've had some type of conversations here with this person, because whatever it is that you have said to this person, you have given them such a great perspective, either about themselves or about just life. And it's coming across as, it's like something like very deep, or this person may have perceived it as being deep. Okay, so whether this was a discussion, whether it was a conversation, whether it was a compliment, but this person feels like they can do something or they can achieve something, okay, or something could move forward here. But there's something here about this level of openness that this person may feel here towards you, okay? Let's see what else is coming through. What are M's feelings here towards Daniela? What are M's Miles' feelings towards Daniela? What are M's feelings here towards Daniela right now at this moment in time? Let's see what else is coming through here. All right, M's feelings towards Daniela. Don't risk it all on this. It's a losing proposition. Okay, they are a bit reserved. So you may have had a conversation. They may have felt like a sense of like, okay, I get it. I feel a sense of being able to say something, discuss something, share something, but there may be a little bit of reservation here in regards to either committing to something, being 100% in on something, in agreement to something. So the conversation was good. Okay, I'm not going to say, listen, the conversation was good. It was deep. Something needed to be discussed here. So they felt very open. They felt a sense of either relief, or they felt like they could be themselves in the conversation that they had with you. However, the conversation did place them in a position where they had to figure something out. It's as if they feel like they can't put 100% towards something here. They don't want to risk it all, whether it's they don't want to risk getting hurt, they don't want to risk hurting you, they don't want to put 1,000% of either commitment, focus, or responsibility. They may not want to be held accountable for something if something goes wrong or if something goes in a different direction. They don't want to lose. This could be they don't want to lose the friendship. This could be that they don't want to lose themselves in a connection. Okay, so there's something here about a fear of losing either themselves or risking it all for a connection here, or for their feelings here. But we're going to keep going. You know me, we're going to get to the bottom of giving you as much information as we can in regards to this specific situation, circumstance, or event with Miles, their feelings, M's feelings towards Daniela. M's feelings towards Daniela. I'm going to give you as much detail as I can because that's what the super chats are going to be. Okay, intuitive friends, the super chats, I'm going to go deeper than I do on my regular question of, what your guides want you to know. All right, let's see. Let's go deeper here. Tell me more about M's feelings towards Daniela. Let's see. What are their feelings? The Phoenix, new phase, rekindle, renewed transformation, growth, changed mind. Okay, whatever the discussion was, whatever this conversation was, okay, this person may have either one or two things could have happened. They may have had a change of heart or a change of thoughts about something. This could easily be talking about, they may be thinking about something now, or they may be feeling something now, and it may change over time. But the Phoenix is rising from the dust. So there may have been here some truths that were discussed, some deep down discussions here that went to the root of something, maybe something that they were holding to their chest or they were holding in their heart for a very long time. And they were able to share it in that conversation. But there's growth that is happening from that conversation also. Like I said, I feel this person is very hesitant about something. They don't want to risk it all. They don't want to be all in. They're afraid here of something, afraid of losing something, afraid of diving too much into something. But it's something that has to do with their growth. So there may be something here, especially Daniela, if you have a very specific value and point of view, and you're very kind of like, this is what I'm expecting. And this person may feel like they can't give, you said towards change, like deeper into a relationship or more committed. Okay, I have no idea what you're saying there. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Let's see. What was that? Towards good change, like getting. Oh, the change that I see. Okay, got it. So the change that I see here is this person having to make a tough choice for themselves. Okay. The Phoenix is known, right? It symbolizes someone who's going through a difficult time, but pushes through that difficult time. This person, the growth that comes through, I can't tell you like, oh, definitely this is what they're going to do. I can tell you that whatever this conversation was, it made this person think. It made this person kind of realize, what do I want to do? Do I want to make a huge 100% investment in emotionally here? Or, am I even on the same level here as Daniela? You see what I'm saying? So they're trying to figure this out here. So they may change their mind here about something, but they're going through it. They're trying to weigh their, should I go in this direction? Should I go in that direction? Is it growth that I need to do? If it's me, how do I do it? If it's not, so I feel there's a lot of thinking going on here. So there could be a new phase this person could be going through. Okay. Now, what's interesting is behind that, it says outdated thinking. So they may have a very set perspective here and may have a very set perspective. Remember, Daniela, I'm only doing the feelings, right? So that's all that I'm doing. If you want another question going deeper, that's going to be in the personal readings. But today I'm just focusing on this person's feelings. This person may have a lot of thoughts that are outdated, a very set pattern of behavior, maybe even a set pattern of how they do what they do. You see what I'm saying? And I feel, listen carefully, whatever you have said, whatever discussions, conversations may have been had, they are challenging those ideas. Okay? So they're challenging M to say, okay, where do I go from here? Do I change how I've been thinking and how I've been doing things and grow? Or should I not risk anything because I am very stuck in my beliefs, or I'm very stuck in doing the things that I do in the way that I've always done it, because there is a fear here of something. Okay. So if this person is very used to doing something in a very specific way, or living in a very specific way, or having a pattern in the way that they do or they think about something, whatever this conversation was, it made them aware that they need to break from something. Okay. Through the conversation, he has to figure out what his feelings are. Is he going to stay in where he is, or is he going to move in the direction of growth? But we're still going to keep going. Let's see what else. How does M feel? Because there's a lot of details that are coming in regards to the feelings. It's not black and white. It's not like this is it. There's more behind this, right? So let's see. Show me how M is feeling towards Daniela. How is M feeling towards Daniela? What are M's feelings? Show me what Daniela needs to know. Not what she wants to know, but what she needs to know. Let's see. Let's get deep here. Yeah, listen, he has feelings for you. So if you're wondering, does this person have feelings for me? What are his feelings towards me? What are M's feelings towards me? This person feels for you, okay? They have feelings for you. You already met the romantic partner you seek, okay? So there's either love, there's emotions, there's fondness, there's liking, there's attraction. There's definitely something here. He has true feelings. However, listen to the following. Their true feelings, okay? He has forgiveness in the back. This is allow healing waters to wash away the pain from the past. Like I said, listen carefully, because this is exactly how this is coming across. M has feelings for you, okay? There was a conversation that may have been said or discussed where this person either shared deep emotions or something was said. So something was said here. This person felt like, finally, I can share what I think, or I can open up a little bit more or shed light on whatever the conversation was. Whatever was said in that conversation has placed M in a position where in their mind, okay, they have a very specific way that they've done things, or a very specific idea of how they do what they do in their life, or how they love, or what they want certain things here to play out in regards to their love life. Cassette, this is talking about thinking about something from the past or recent past over and over again. That may be what's causing the issue here. This person may have had a very difficult breakup, separation, or divorce in their past or recent past. They may have been hurt very deeply. And that may be the reason why this person is very hesitant here in risking their heart again, putting everything that they feel or that they could be feeling here for you, because there are emotions here for you. They do like you, but they're hesitant here on how they're going to go about that. They're afraid of getting hurt. So they need to outgrow, or they need to heal from that situation in their past or recent past in order to not have that fear in this connection with you, in order for them to love freely, or to be able to, like this runner here, you see this runner running? They may be a little bit reserved about how much they're going to give emotionally in this connection with you, about how much they're going to allow themselves to feel, or how much they're going to allow themselves to show how deeply invested they may be in this connection. So there is here, there is a hesitation here, you know, and this person could be afraid of a commitment. They could be afraid of again, losing themselves in a connection. They may be still stuck on fear. They may still be stuck on residual energies, emotions, or feeling. Okay. So it's not that they don't feel. This is why I always tell people yes, no questions. I don't like yes, no questions. Yes, no questions don't give you the details that you need in order to explore the dynamics of something. A reading like this is going to give you the details, because someone could just say, oh, yes, they're, they feel this is a great connection. This person has a lot of feelings for you. But just because someone has a lot of feelings for you doesn't equal a committed relationship. There's more involved in a committed relationship. They need to heal from their past or recent past. So until this person isn't able to heal from whatever breakup, separation, or divorce this person may have gone through in their past or recent past, it's going to be difficult for this person to allow themselves to give their heart again in a connection. Okay, so this says, allow healing waters to wash away the pain from the past. And this may not be connected to you at all, but guess what? If you're the person who's with this person, it's going to impact you. It's going to involve you. See how this works? It's going to involve you here. And until this person isn't able to figure that out for themselves, they're not going to be able to give more emotionally. But do they like you? Yes. There's emotions here for you. The commitment factor, that's up in the air. That's going to be based on their healing. Last but not least, let's get one more here. So I already see that this person has emotions towards you. This is more about their fear about not being in a position that they were in their past or recent past, whether they went through a breakup, separation, or divorce. They don't want to go through that pain again. So that's where the hesitation is coming in. Okay, the fear will go away when the person is able to forgive themselves and forgive the person in their past or recent past that was able, look at that, see? Until this person doesn't move away from this past, it's going to be difficult for them to show you more, okay? Daniela, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe. I mean, there's a lot of details that came up here in this reading. And again, he does, M feels, there's feelings there for you. This is all about M figuring out how they're going to heal and they're going to move away from that residual energy from their past or recent past. Daniela, thank you so much for taking part in the chat. And hopefully I'll see you next time in the next super chat. All right, intuitive friends, thank you so much for your love, your support, and your loyalty. Remember, intuitive friends, I'm only focusing on one question. And that one question is the following. How does, blank, how does fill in the blank, the name of the person or the initial, feel towards me right now at this moment in time? Or what are their thoughts? What are they thinking about me? Okay. At this moment in time. Remember, it's one question and you choose which one is the one. Yes, Daniela, things are up in the air in regards to how much he's going to invest in this connection. Okay, remember the question was, how does he feel about you? He's definitely interested in you. There's definitely feelings involved. But there's more than that. There's past situations and circumstances, hurt and pain that this person may have gone through. And they got to clear that before they actually completely invest in this connection with you. Now, remember, that's a whole other question. If you want to join for that personal question reading, we can do that also, but at another time, okay? You're very welcome, Daniela. Thank you so much for taking part in the super chat topic questions. All right, intuitive friends, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. And if you missed the community chat update, please take a look at it. Remember, intuitive friends, the only free messages that I will be channeling for the channel is the guidance questions, which is what your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time. Those are the questions that I'll be doing for free on my channel. However, the topic questions, which will be different, okay, they're going to be different. Right now, this week, I'm focusing on their thoughts and feelings, on their thoughts or on their feelings. And every week, I'll bring you some different topic reading. Well, basically, intuitive friends, if you've joined me from the past, if you've been with me for a while, and you've been doing the lives with me for a while, then you know what the topic readings are. Okay, I pose a question, and then you take part in the reading. Okay, so the topic questions, the super chat lives focusing on the topic questions, you'll have a choice between one or the other, and then I'll channel messages for you. Now, there's going to be a different super chat live where it's personal questions and personal questions only. So I will answer open-ended questions for you, and those you will always know the difference because I'll always write it at the top. Okay, so it's not confusing. It's going to be very simple and very straightforward. Okay, now the personal question readings, those are going to be a little bit more on time. I'll give you guys more time on that. But as you know, if you've been with me for a while, you know that I explore as much detail as I can in regards to those questions. But I want to thank each and every one of you who took part. There were about, let me see, how many people were there yesterday? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. About 17 people who got free message readings yesterday on what your guides want you to know. So I always want to give you thanks. And there were many of you who gave super thanks to that. So I greatly appreciate you for that as well. All right, intuitive friends, I will be leaving in about a couple more minutes. But for those of you who are still on the fence, should I get a reading? Should I not? Just know that I will be leaving in about 5 minutes. Feel free to take a look at my credentials. They are down below in the description box, as well as in the chat. I do have my own website, and I've had it for, 5 years now. So if you guys haven't had a chance to take a look at that, to get to know more about me and to take a look at my credentials, then feel free to do that, okay? Now, today, I will be coming right back on a little later, and that I'm going to be focusing on the singles. Now, listen, if you are in a connection, I did the couples readings already. All right. So I have that amazing reading in the content for content on the playlist. I did an amazing reading for the Lionsgate portal, pick a card reading. I also did a pick a card reading for what your energy precedes you. Very interesting pick a card reading for that too. So take a look at that. And I'm now working on the singles reading. So I'm doing a lot here on the channel to give you more of the content that you have come to know and you have come to love, as well as coming in and doing super chat readings for you guys as well. Okay, so I hope that you are enjoying the messages that you are getting and the content that you're still receiving to the channel. For those of you who are just joining me right now, we have gone to the level of super chats and super thanks and super stickers, and very, very soon we will also be fully monetized by YouTube. So very, very thankful to each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty. It really does mean a lot to me. And thank you so much for always sharing my content with your friends and family and loved ones. All right, intuitive friends, I want to thank each and every one of you for taking part in this super chat live today. Just be aware that there will be more to come. Make sure you turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts. And if you haven't followed me on Instagram, you should. I do post a lot there. And of course, whatever I post there goes on my Facebook, but I do post a lot more on my Instagram as well as the community post. That being said, thank you so much, intuitive friends. I will see you guys soon. Take care.